Boxing King Media in association with Boxro. It's Sunday morning, the day after the night before. Clifton, you left the venue last night. If I put it bluntly, you were pissed off, angry, fuming with what happened. So let's just reflect on that, the performance initially, and how you felt the fight went.
I thought she did absolutely brilliant. Stuck to the game plan. She could have even made it even easier if she wanted, but she wanted to show her that you need to rip these titles off people. You can't just go in there and run and jab and try and win it on the back foot. Like I said, it was very hard. To be fair, it was easy for her. I mean, she showed levels in that fight where she really is as a fighter, and she's definitely one of the best women boxers in the world by far. And last night's performance showed it. Remember, she's boxing at her weight. She's not being dragged down to 140. Understand? To box, she's boxing at 147. And McCaskill, that is where she's got all the belts at. So, all in all, I was very happy with Sandy's performance. She showed her true worth as a fighter.
I was watching the commentary on Twitter because that always gives you an indication as the fight's going along, as well as watching it in the arena. And obviously, we all know it was a controversial decision. And one of the biggest things I've picked up on it was I was looking this morning as well. I haven't found one boxing expert that picked McCaskill to win. Sergio Moro was doing the commentary. I think he tweeted that it was a robbery. All the American crowd, I think you saw it yourself. The American fans last night in the crowd were coming up to you. They were shocked. So. How has that even happened? Could you find reasons that Jessica could have won rounds?
My favourite word for this is unbelievable. But there's nothing that you can do about it. As you can say, the silver lining is that they didn't take a belt off her. Understand? Because it was a robbery. But she's still world champion. She's still come back. We can run it back. I think it's a bigger robbery than Tyson v. Deontay Wilder. It's a bigger robbery than that because she didn't even go. Nobody hit the deck. Understand? I think over here, if you don't knock them out, you're definitely gonna. I think if she hadn't stopped her, she'd have probably got a draw herself again. So, really, I'm very, very deluded. No, they're deluded in their judging. I don't know what they were watching. I believe that they probably written the scores out before they actually even got to the fight. Understand?
Could it be an element of inexperience? Because we saw before where people are saying that the Florida Commission, because obviously in the Conor BENN case they were saying they've allowed him to fight because they're inexperienced and they're not as strict. Could that play the factor, or is it a case that they just don't get many events here?
I think they don't get many events here. I think they wanted to keep the champion with all the belts. It's one of them that I don't even. I'm really just puddled to what they were watching. Even Stevie Wonder could see that she never won that. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I have no hate against Ramos's team or Jessica. They don't judge it. They just fight. Understand? Let's get these judges right, and they should be either suspended. They should be suspended because even. Not just one fight. There was two fights that the judging was absolutely disgusting. But if there's no what's the word I'm looking for? If there's no way of reprimanding these people for giving bad decisions, that you're always going to get bad decisions, and they should be taken to task. And they should. I don't know how they actually get these jobs to be a judge. What tests they have to do. I think you should be able to judge amateur shows first before you start judging pro shows, because at this level, she stopped her from making history. Basically, stopped her from making history. She could have made history last night by being the one within 8 fights, becoming basically, lineal champion, and they've robbed her. They've robbed her.
What is next? You've obviously spoken to her this morning. I understand she's gone out shopping, hopefully, to try and take her mind off things. How is she feeling, and what is the immediate plans?
I'll tell you what, at the minute, it's a little bit like, for all of us, we've not had a chance to watch it back, but I think when she watches it back, she'd probably be a little bit more upset about it, knowing she knows she won. I mean, the whole world knows she's won. Like you said, nobody has said. The only people I've listened to that said that she thought that she didn't win was a couple of my Catskills people. But then again, they're all going to say that. But some of them were saying, yeah, your girl won it. But and the right people have said. I even spoke to the WBC, WBO. They were disgusted, and they're going to put reports in to say, you know, they want to have an inquest on this and see where they're going, but they're going to try and order a rematch, and that's what we need to do. We get a rematch, get it back in England, get it in Derby, and then let them come into the Lions' Den. Understand?
That'll be good. You just touched on it there. So you've been told by the WBC that there's going to be an inquest into the judging of this fight.
Yes, 1,000,000%.
What will come from that?
But they will order the rematch, even if she doesn't want to do it, it'll be ordered, or she's going to get stripped. So I think like Paul Redding, the manager, will lobby for that as well, and Matchroom. So there's no way out for her. She's got to have the rematch, hopefully. Or give them up.
Interesting stuff. And just lastly, you said there was another poor decision. You know about the CONOR BENN, the 96. What did you think of that?
The kid was very, very tough. I didn't think he won a round, and I still get it 96. Was it?
6-4 basically.
Yeah, 6-4. Didn't win a round. That tells you that he's consistently bad.
He was a different judge. I did look.
Okay, but it doesn't matter if it's a different judge. Over here, it's like I don't know what's wrong with the water, what they're drinking here, but the pani is not very good, is it? Sorry, water. The water's not very good. So something in the hair here. I would never want to come back here and box it ever again. I don't think that this is the state that should be hosting boxing, not even amateur boxing.
People complained about Vegas judging before.
Yeah, but this was terrible. It's terrible. Listen, Vegas judging is Vegas judging, but you know, what I will say is, most importantly, they both come out of it safe. Yeah, nobody's gone to hospital. You know, they both, and I don't have no animosity towards the other team. They just fought. All they did is fight, and the judging, like I said, you can look at it subjectively, but there's nothing subjectively about it. It was a masterclass by Sandy for me. Understand? And take nothing away from it. She was. All I can say to her is that she handled it in dignity, and she showed what a professional she is.
Yeah, she definitely did. She looked quite emotional on the post that she put on Instagram last night. So yeah, I wish you guys all the best. What is the plan next, and any final words, Clifton?
Final words is most importantly, she showed her class. She showed our class, what a type of fighter she is, and she deserves to be multi-work. Well, at least undisputed. She's undisputed because there's nobody at 147 that can beat her. Nobody. So I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the way that she carried herself after the decision, and a big shout out to the team, our team, for holding it down. Usually everybody expect me to be the one that was kicking off, but I mean, when I got out of the ring and I seen you and you said to me, Twitter's gone mad to say that it was a travesty of a decision, and like I said, I'm still rather bit. No, I need to watch it back.
As I said, I've never been at a fight where the people on Twitter, the people in the crowd, even though they were American, everyone, I've not found one person that had Jessica winning, and that's the general consensus.
And that says it all. I mean, I think her stock's grown. I think she's going to become a superstar. She's going to be one of the best. She will be a superstar. I mean, she's a star now. She's going to be a superstar in this game. As long as she keeps doing what she's doing and moving in the direction she's moving, nothing beats her.
Clifton, have a safe flight home, and hopefully we'll catch you at the next one.
Inshallah.